powrotem. Szybki powrót. Zobaczymy, czy chociaż to nam się uda skończyć. Niech już się nam załaduje. Niesamowite, tak poszło. A ja powiem wam, ja jak berety, no jeszcze się z tym nie spotkałem, nie? Ej, pierwszy raz się spotkałem z tego typu grą, nie? Że taka sytuacja. Przeszukaj obszar, znajdź... Co on mnie to gada w ogóle? Co ja mam szukać? Znajdź jedna chat. A popytam jeszcze tych tutaj, może go znajdę.
Good day.
Here, Tirtumod, relax. What are you doing here?
Do you know where I might find the mistress of...
Tirna, ha.
Do you know where she might be found?
I am sorry, but I will not tell her. Your kind has many who bend the truth to their desire. You need to prove to us.
Sure.
You could help me find this. It is a sacred stone that my boy had it with me when I
Pomocą.
was going to the... Of course, the animals left me alone in the... I would gladly go and look for it. And what with the preparations and...
I see.
Thank you, Relaxe.
I must leave.
Ja pierdzielę, 1000 zadań wpada, ale nikt nam zdradzić nie chce. Gdzie ona jest? No pewnie gdzieś tu jest, nie? Tylko że... Co tu jest? Idę znaleźć tego pedira, wielkiego zbieracza. Się dowiemy coś. Gdzie ten świr jest? Gdzieś tutaj się szlaja.
Hello. Are you Padilla?
Esqueto, I know no more. If I am what you say,
What has happened to you? Why such despair?
my eyes have clouded. I see no more.
But by the devil,
No one knows. I said nothing to them. I know my village so well.
Co za gość.
I do not need, but I can no longer gather the...
But I can...
very well. If you are certain that they are somewhere in this place,
But how am I to guide you?
describe them to me.
One is a blue flower.
Very well. Don't go any...
Dobra, idziemy zbierać jakieś gówno. Aha, czy ja wszystko mam. Dobra, to ja mogę mu to dać.
I'm back, Padilla.
Yeah,
Yes.
I found the herbs that you were looking...
thank you. You're good. I may return.
I will tell them that you're on...
Thank you again. I do not wish.
Goodbye, Padilla.
What? Dobra, może nam zdradzić jakąś tajemnicę. Coś tam gdzieś było. Mu się muza zmieniła na bitewną. Ale, że tak powiem, ostraliśmy temat i polecieliśmy dalej. Jak się od niej nie dowiem, to się wkurzę.
You are here again.
Here came again.
I found Padilla.
Whatever made him take so long?
Padir has gone blind. His pride would not let him, and he found himself in the woods unable to...
Blind? But that's horrible.
No,
And he
zdziecinniały.
left without telling us. We shall not let him leave the village again. He could have been wounded. I thank you, Renaikse. You are welcome here.
Czyli muszę jeszcze jedno zadanie wykonać. Dobra, no to sobie coś wybierzmy może blisko, żeby daleko nie latać, nie? No, zazwyczaj te takie się kończą długimi poszukiwaniami. No, no pójdę tu, zobaczymy co to jest. Jakby tam dojść? Zerknijmy sobie w mapę. Tędy nie dojdziemy. No, czy nie, w sumie na przełaj byśmy przelecieli, ale tu już krzaki nas blokują. Tu jest obóz. Dobra. Tu się poturlamy i zaraz powinniśmy dojść do punktu obszaru poszukiwań. Znajdź symbol. Nie weźmie tego psa. To będzie tak tam marudził na tym balkonie. No, znając życie pewnie będzie gdzieś tutaj, gdzie są te potworki, nie? Bo nie może być przecież za łatwo. Muszę sobie zerknąć. Czy czym się zmieniało broń? Trójkątem? Nie. Pinksem? Nie. Kółkiem? Nie. Nie tym. Dobra. Już zapomniałem czym się zmieniało. Gdzie ten zban to zgubił? Kurde, amo nie mam. Za bardzo upisy do postaci zrobiłem. Tam leży. Ej, do wiochy muszę iść. No i dobra. No i dobra. Poszło nawet szybciej niż myślałem. A spodziewałem się, że trzeba będzie gdzieś tu się kręcić, pląsać, szukać. No to jeb, szybka akcja. Poszedł, zabił, zebrał. Elegancko. Ale dobrze, że zrobili, że tylko 2 misje trzeba wykonać, a nie, że wszystkie. No niektórzy tak robią, nie? Żeby za łatwo nie było, to się nalataj, nie? Tak jak w tym na przykład było już w Ordzinie. Przepraszam.
What do you want,
What
Renaikse?
do you want?
I found your seal. It was indeed near...
My heart thanks you. The Tirna Hachadaktas
And where could I find...
to the west of the village. Be wary. This
I must leave.
Okej. Musimy tam... Jezus Maria. No, są takie tutaj niestety błędy w tej grze, no ale co się spodziewać, no nie jest to jakieś wielkie studio, które tworzyło. Dobra. Lejemy. Wyjątkowo zbiorę sobie łuk. Niech nie zerknę, gdzieś tutaj ona się kręci. No, ładnie porośnięte. W ogóle nie wiem, czy nie zacząć z powrotem grać, powiem wam szczerze, wieśka. Bo nie grałem jeszcze w tą wersję na PS5. Bo jest wersja na PS5. Po prostu aktualizacja. Ty, no gdzie ona się szlaja? Może gdzieś tutaj jest. Lucien. O, jest. No fucking shit.
You are not welcome here tonight, sir.
I regret troubling your rest. My name is Disarday. I'm a legate of the Congregation of Merchants.
Mev, daughter of Morrigan, daughter of Cardwin. What is a legate? And what could he want from me?
I'm an emissary, a representative of my nation. I've come to speak to you about a cure.
Of what cure do you speak? You do not show signs of sickness.
I'm not. But on our continent, many people are dying from a terrible plague. We have named the sickness the Malachor, and none of our doctors have been able to heal anyone taken ill. We have heard talk from some of your people of a cure that is so powerful that it can heal almost anything. You would be...
Tierna Hachgedachtas, forgive this affront. His face resembles ours, but he does not know our customs. But his intentions are pure. He truly seeks a remedy for his people.
And what is the Donegad of our people doing with these invaders? What do you seek in their company?
Understanding, Tierna, and to learn for the good of our people.
You truly think there is anything the Renaigse could teach of any value? They come here to rape our lands, as did those who came before them long ago.
This miraculous cure that we've heard talk of, could you share the formula with us?
You are either completely crazed or foul liars. None of this makes sense. But enough. I have lost enough time with your lies and your foolish thoughts. I do not know what you truly want from me. But I will not be used like some puppet.
Okej. No i misja jednym słowem się zesrała. Zaufania wioski nie mamy. O, ale tu widzę jest kamyczek, który chętnie odwiedzę. Jak mam tam do niego dojść? A Boże. Gdzieś tu. Aha. Jeszcze na drzewie wisiał jakiś cymbał. O, zwiecha. Uwielbiam to. Niby żyje, ale nie żyje. No i dobra, czyli musimy się przetuptać. Gdzie to musimy się przetuptać? Do góry. Gdzie ona polazła, ta cholera jedna? O, cudownie. Pewnie będzie z jakimś opiekunem na 100%. Bo nie wierzę, żeby nie była tak przygotowana. Serio, że tak czasami gdzieś tam szczęką ruszam, ale jest to wywołane tym, że mam przytkane zatoki i cholipka moje drogie. Amunicję ja mogę robić w ogóle? Gówno, nie mam poziomu nauki na poziomie drugim. Dobra. Gdzie ta menda będzie? Czyli tu musimy iść. Z czym nam przyjdzie walczyć? No tak. Jezus, pierścionek kupiłem za mocny i już. Że troszeczkę balans tutaj trzeba przyznać jest średnio wyważony w tej grze. Znajdź sposób na wejście.
These roots are so interwoven and taut that it's impossible to get through
No,
them.
jeszcze ile razy to powtórzysz?
There is residue. It looks as if something had been placed here. She passed through here, there's no doubt about it. But how was she able to get past these roots? This stone stele has something to do with the entry of the grotto. But how? This is obviously island magic. Some sort of ritual. The roots must open if one places the proper offering on the altar stone. I wonder if Ongos, the Voglendike, will know how this works.
No nie gadaj, że muszę tam iść. Jezu, całe szczęście, że nie musiałem się mordować.
Were you able to meet the Tiernach?
Yes, but to my great...
Yes, many strangers. She must have decided you...
Zamiary.
I'm once again in need of your assistance.
You had the honor if she chose to follow the sacred path. Why would I share with...
I promise that I mean her no harm. I just need to expose as best I can the Her help is truly necessary.
Życie tysięcy ludzi.
If we do not quickly find a remedy, but the Tiernach Kadachtas can help us. She will know of a remedy able...
Your quest seems no. You must feed the offering ward to end...
I need to place a seed on the stone stele.
Yes, you must make this. I cannot tell you from which plant it is given. But there is a chance there are more in her dwelling. I will let you enter this one time. But treat...
Thank you.
Do not be so eager, as do all. This passage leads to a forest.
And why should I...
Have stories of the Nada.
Yes. I even encountered...
Then you know of what I speak.
I must leave.
No to zobaczmy. Zobaczmy.
This looks like a collection of skulls from various animals. I wonder what purpose they serve.
These skulls symbolize the animals. Through some rituals, we greet them. We thank them for feeding and dressing us, so that the next hunting season they will once again give us the weak amongst their herds.
All of this is extremely interesting, but alas, it won't help me open the root passage. This bark is covered with little symbols. It looks like some sort of writing, though I've been led to believe the natives have no written language.
The Donegada use these symbols amongst themselves, and only they understand their
Czyli oni są piśmienni.
It is a secret and sacred language. I cannot reveal to you what the bark contains without breaking my bond.
Can you at least tell me if they speak of a passage? A seed?
No. I would have told you.
All of this is extremely interesting, but alas, it won't help me open the root passage. All these crushed plants and these powders. She must have been preparing a potion. It might be the miraculous remedy. To be so close and yet to have no idea what to do with all this. All of this is extremely interesting, but alas, it won't help me open the root passage. This plant looks familiar. I saw some not far from here. Unfortunately, it's lost its seeds. I don't see any seeds here. The only clue we have is this plant. Let's try to find some other flowers. It might be their seed that opens the passage.
Sure. Oj, za późno. Wow. Zobaczmy, gdzie to jest. Tutaj. No to tuptamy, zobaczymy. Jezu, ale mnie, kurde, te zatoki normalnie wykończą. Tam już widzę.
All these flowers. Perhaps this is where these flowers are similar to those we found in the dwelling of the Tia, and they bear...
Those are the offering seeds. We need to open the root.
It is true. We have what we need. Let's go back.
Aha, świetnie. Myślałem, że mnie tam fajnie teleportuje i byłoby z głowy. Ale nie. Muszę się tłuc jak ten dzban znowu. Ja pierdzielę, za co? Za żywota. Czyli dobrze lecę? Gówno, źle lecę. Czyli tak, tu było spotkanie z tą... To jest jedyny mankament tej gry. Tu jest tyle łażenia. I to tak naprawdę ją wydłuża. Okropnie. W niektórych sytuacjach to łażenie jest w ogóle bezcelowe. Ale fabuła, muszę przyznać, że jest dość ciekawa. O, nastała jasność.
And there.
To co, to idziemy. Przejście za korzeniami. Niezła dziura.
It looks very ancient. I wonder what treasures it contains.
Be respectful. We are in a sacred passage, which is for initiation and meditation.
We did not come to defile this place, and we do well to hurry. The Tiernahak Kadaktis has quite the head start.
Serio?
Bit of poison on my blade. And let's go!
Ja już nawet nie zbieram tego cholersowo, ja już mam tyle tego nazbierane, że nie ma sensu. Trochę nie widzę punktów swojego życia, ale trudno.
Take a potion if you want to cast more spells.
Pam, 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 pam. Idziemy dalej do góry.
There's a chasm here. The Tierna.
I need a bit of practice.
Serio? Czyli nie to. Mam 2 punkty. Atrybutu w ogóle nie mam. A potrzebowałbym zręczność na 2, tak? No to zajebiście. Czyli musimy polecieć naokoło. Tia. Patrz ile ich tam wisi.
Let's see if you can ward off this fate. Take a potion if you want to cast more spells.
A mogło być tak szybko i przyjemnie, nie? Co ty gadasz? A chyba nie mam. A nie, mam. Zwróć uwagę na życie teraz. No, gdzieś tu muszę iść. Tutaj.
Bit of poison on my blade. And let's go!
Co to jest za miejscowa? O! I'm in shock.
Poison on my blade. And let's go!
Kurde, może tędy spróbuję pójść? No tak by to wyglądało, jakbym przez tą jaskinię miał iść. Gdzie dalej? Tu w prawo. A, dobra, czyli ominęliśmy to.
Bit of poison on my blade. And let's go! Let's see if you can ward off this fate.
Idziemy dalej. No muszę przyznać, że bardzo długa rozgrywka tutaj jest już końcowa, bo to widać, że to jest końcowa. strasznie dużo przeciwników na stronę. Będę chyba kichał. Jezus Maria. Nie. Ej, nie na wodę. Jezus, wykończ sobie te zatoki. Przepraszam. Co to jest w ogóle? Muszę sprawdzić zadanie, bo... Nie no, każe mi tu iść ogólnie, no to dobra. O Jezu, las pradawnych. Więc jak zwykle nas tutaj będzie zaskakiwać jakieś główienko. Już tu byłem.
Someone went through here. In fact, I think I can see several different tracks.
I hope she didn't hide in this forest. Finding her here would be quite troublesome.
It is an ancient and holy forest. A powerful place. There must be a Nadag here. We should be careful.
We should be careful. Którędy mam zejść? Co mam przefrunąć? Ten... nie. Tutaj. Jeszcze do przodu. Mam nadzieję, że tam jest miejsce na obóz. Tak. Zajebiaszczo. Zawsze to w jakiś sposób odrobinę skróci nasze męki. O! To strzelił. No siema stary. Zobaczmy co my mamy. Eliksir odporności poproszę. Smar do pancerza, antidotum, nie, eliksir równowagi. Zwinności zapodamy. I magii. I furii. O ty w życiu. Ogłuszył mnie Franca.
We didn't want this fight.
Serio?
Why? Why?
In order to capture and extract from her what we need. To examine her. Dissect her, if necessary. You have done us a great service, guiding us directly to her.
Are you saying that...
Even if the creature has concocted some remedial potion, it is not the soul we came for, but the bird. She leads the sorcerers of this island. She knows how they transform, and from where their powers originate. Our scientists think that the remedy is there, in their pseudo-magic, and in their mutation. Thank you for bringing her to us, and ridding us of the monster.
Do you think I'm going to allow you to manipulate me?
I don't think anything. Apologies, Excellency. But you are going to die tragically from a stray bullet intended for the monster.
Bit of poison on my
No chyba stary, nie bardzo.
mercy.
Przed chwilą gadałeś inaczej.
Surrender. How dare you ask for mercy after attempting an assassination? After revealing your conspiracy to me? You deserve nothing less than death.
I will not go down without a fight.
Zdychaj.
Bit of poison on my blade. Tianahak? She is unconscious. We need to bring her back to her village. She needs to be tended to. We should leave right away. Is she going to survive?
Yes, she will heal. They were not shooting to kill her. And we are resistant, you know. The bond empowers us. It gives us the vigor of animals, the resilience of trees. It's undoubtedly for that reason that your alliance is so interested in us. Tianahak, he does not mean to harm you. Please, let me...
What do you want from me, Ranaikse?
We were manipulated by the Alliance. We had no idea that they sought to capture you. We believed their fable of a miraculous remedy. We killed the man that wounded you. He will hunt you no longer. And their governor will have explaining to do.
I suppose I should thank you for having pulled me from their claws and bringing me here. And to have crushed the life out of a few of these parasites. There is indeed a remedy. But I doubt that I can do anything against this sickness that you describe. I don't know it. And I don't see how I could create a remedy that would heal it.
Perhaps you could try. We are desperate.
This remedy was prepared for a precise purpose. To heal those who escaped the claws of the Alliance. These monsters capture the Sinol Menoi and torture them, bleed them, put things in their veins. Those that do escape are in such agony that our care and comfort are not enough to mend them. That's why I made this remedy. Not for your Malikor. My people have never fallen prey to such sickness.
How can you be so sure? Perhaps it's your tremendous resistance that protects you from the sickness.
Perhaps. Enon mil frictimen protects us all.
Enon mil frictimen.
God of 1,000 faces in your tongue. The one and many who protects us and our island. They and we are tied and bound, as they are tied and bound to you. Their generosity to our people is infinite, but the crimes of the Renaigse enrage it. After all, perhaps your Malikor is their vengeance.
This is strange. The two tracks that we followed have led us to the same name. Enon mil frictimen.
The god of 1,000 faces. But I don't believe he is the origin of your sickness. He protects us. He watches over us.
Precisely. We know that the congregation came to this island long ago, a lot longer than we first thought. The Malakor could be a consequence of that first attempt to colonize. A curse cast at that epoch, brought back by the first defeated colonists. After all, is it not also the origin of the first guardians of the native legends? Either way, one thing is certain. If there is something, or someone on this island powerful enough to heal the Malakor, it is certainly him. We need to bring the source back to Constantine. Even if we don't have a remedy yet, he'll be happy to know that we've made progress.
Yay. Jaki by tu atrybut pójść? Co, za randkę idziesz? Się wystroiła, no? Umalowała, wystroiła? Jakiś tam chyba pierścień zebrałem, nie? Muszę sobie właśnie sprawdzić. Tak mi się coś wydaje. Pierścień boskiej furii. Ja tylko furię generuje. Więc nie ma szału. Dobra. No to idziemy do Konstantina. Jak ostatni raz to byłem, ten kuzyn jego ledwo się trzymał. Zobaczmy.
My dear cousin, come closer and tell me what brings you.
I wanted to inform you of our progress made in the attempt to discover. As you advised, I followed the leads shared by our allies, none of which led anywhere. However, they both pointed in the same direction. They call him En-on-Mil Frichteman, the god of many faces. He is very powerful and protects the island.
How can you be sure that it's not some sort of myth? Even a superstition?
I saw it with my own eyes take shape during a ritual. It is possible that the Malachor is the expression.
You are referring to the secret the entire continent is paying.
But if it were true...
Katasak, my friend. I saw you
Buster,
flinch hearing
uspokój się.
that name. You were familiar with this being.
All of the Donegada know him, even in their flesh. He is Tirfradi. It is with him we make our bond, but I would be surprised that he is at the origin of your sickness. He is generous and...
I fear that cousin... I know that I ask much of you. I won't survive for much longer. Beg him. Offer him all that he wants, but we must have this remedy. I need it.
I shall do all in my power, Constant, and I promise you, I was already sent to fight a guardian under that pretext, and
There is a way so sacred that even we Donegada cannot use it. En-on-Mil Frichteman decides. It is not I who judges. Go and find Glendan, the sage of the village council of
Następnego jakiegoś ciecia musimy znaleźć.
If he deems to be able to speak with him, you must...
I had no idea that such a...
You have not yet been named Mal of your clans. When this has come to pass,
it is a symbol of great trouble.
I do not wish, and also...
Thank you, Katasak. And thank you, dear cousin.
No i tak to właśnie tak wygląda. Latasz od budynku do wioski, z wioski do budynku. Gdzieś latasz po jakichś terenach. Zwiedzasz, szukasz. Rozmawiasz. Uprawiasz dyplomację. I tak w koło Macieju. Niba. Nie, pciul dup. Teraz zobaczmy, gdzie my w ogóle jesteśmy. A, czyli muszę tu pójść i w lewo. Czy tu gdzie był ten rytuał? Dobra. To był ten rytuał. I tu na lewo do tej wiochy. Siema ziomki. Miło mi was poznać. Oho.
Hello, my name is Desardet. I'm the legate.
Good day, Legate de Sardet. No.
I am Siora, daughter of Gladney, daughter of Meb. My mother, the Mal of the Red Spears, was a member of the council.
All here remember. And the Vorsht Tirse. She was a courageous Mal. But you
No
are
nic.
not yet Mal in her stead. And you
No,
do
nie
not
mogę
carry
przerwać.
her seal. I am sorry, Siora. I cannot allow you to enter.
I beg your pardon. I did not know.
Here is the seal of the
And so you are a trusted friend of the great healer. Enter.
No to poszło dość łatwo. Siema,
I give you
stary.
warm greetings, Glendan. I am...
Your merchant congregation sways me very
Tylko
his
to
trust
samo,
in you
no.
makes me stop and look at
I seek a remedy. My cousin, we think that only...
Really? And
He told me that the only way to meet with...
judge your intention. But even if I should do, for the path you seek to follow has only been... We must begin where everything begins.
What must I do?
You must go to a cavern and tell me what you see on the seal you will find deep in its center.
And this cavern is guarded, I suppose.
That is true. But the simplest solution is... I hope you will prove that you... Go now.
I must leave.
Dobra, olejmy to.
Goodbye.
Qua awelem seg.
Karans, I need to talk to you.
I'm listening, Siora.
Do you remember the mind shakers in my...
Yes. If I...
Even though these priests would make my mother would... And she would have wanted to be buried.
So you think that they're lying?
Yes. Will you investigate?
Of
Oczywiście.
course. Let's go.
O, musimy zrobić tą poboczną misję.
You have spoken to Glendan as you...
I was asked to pass the trial of...
I have never passed it. Only those who must reveal it is a truth.
Do you have any advice?
I only know that the trial can be passed in many ways. And your one way is through strength. The other, but I know no more than anything else.
Nothing else. Thank
Good luck.
Dobra, lecimy do jej wioski. Pozwólcie, że sobie skorzystam z toalety. Właściwie się zastanawiam, kiedy będę mógł z nią pociągnąć dalej kwestie dialogowe. Zaraz wracam do Was. Zrobię sobie tylko drineczka, bo mi się kończy. I polecimy dalej. Zaraz wracam. To co wam pokazałem to jest właśnie glukometr. Muszę sobie właśnie sprawdzić cukier. Z tego względu, że piję, a nie chcę, żeby pojawiały się za duże spadki. I przy okazji wam pokażę, jak to wygląda. Znaczy, może nie będę wam pokazywał krwi i tak dalej, ale badanie jest naprawdę banalne. Mamy glukometr. Mamy taki automat do przekuwania palca. Już go sobie załadujemy. No i oczywiście pasek, który aktualnie jest schowany hermetycznie. Oczywiście ma datę ważności. Na każdym zawsze się znajduje takowa. Powiem wam szczerze, że daty ważności są niby istotne, ale jeżeli to nie byłoby przechowywane prawidłowo, jeżeli to przechowujemy w ciemnym, suchym miejscu, to jest hermetycznie zapakowane, więc tak naprawdę ciężko jest spowodować, żeby to uległo dokładnie temu przeterminowaniu, tak naprawdę. No ale oczywiście mamy terminowe, ale nie zdarzyło mi się, żeby to się w jakiś sposób przeterminowało, no ale też nie ukrywajmy, z tego się też korzysta, to się zużywa, więc ciężko jest doprowadzić do sytuacji, żeby to uległo przeterminowaniu. Jak widzimy po włożeniu paska, o, ten mi się coś uruchomić nie chce. Zbuntowałeś się? A nie, załapał teraz. Jak widać, teraz się właśnie uruchamia, tam się kropelka tylko pokazała, ledwo ją widać, ale mruga, czyli czeka na zaaplikowanie kropeleczki naszej krwi. Gdzie by tu się dziabnąć? No może tutaj. No i tak to wygląda. Pyk, automacik szczelił. Pojawia nam się maluteńka kropelka. Nie można oczywiście wyciskać krwi, tylko delikatnie można zblokować dopływ, żeby było jej więcej po prostu. Broń Boże, nie można wyciskać. Z tego względu, że wtedy wyciskamy również osocze, a osocze jest niewskazane. Osocze nam błędny wynik pokaże. Dobra. No i sobie aplikujemy kropeleczkę. Ciach. Poszło. Sczytuje nam wynik. No i proszę Państwa, mam niedocukrzenie. To jest już, zresztą widać, czerwona lampka napierdziela, w dół jest taka strzałeczka, a poziom glukozy mamy 64, gdzie norma, minimum dopuszczalne to jest 70. Między 70 a 99 jest to norma, czyli normalny stan, gdzie człowiek ma prawidłowy cukier. Więc w tej sytuacji muszę Was na sekundkę dosłownie przeprosić. Muszę sobie zapytać coś z węglowodanami. Znaczy dokładnie z cukrami prostymi, coś żeby szybko mi spowodowało skok i coś po prostu chapsnąć, przegryźć, żeby ten cukier potem się jeszcze utrzymywał. Tak niestety przy alkoholu jest. U mnie w rodzinie dość często występuje cukrzyca. Ja też, znaczy jest cukrzyca u mnie w rodzinie. I problemem jest też to, że no, znaczy problemem. Teraz dość sporo trenuję, jestem na diecie i tak dalej, a treningi wzmagają spadek cukru, bo jestem, że tak powiem, wypukany z glikogenu. Czyli z całych zapasów cukru tak naprawdę, które mam w organizmie. Mój organizm ledwo to odbudowuje i to też mi pokazuje, że mam tego bardzo mało, a mój mózg potrzebuje tego też do pracy. No a że też palę, że też piję, alkohol bardzo powoduje duże spadki cukru we krwi, jak i również papierosy jak najbardziej też powodują spadki. I to nie małe. Także pozwólcie mi sekundę, ja sobie skoczę, machnę sobie coś słodkiego na szybko i za minutkę wracam. to podałem sobie 2 łyżki miodu. Tu mam takie chrupeczki gryczane. Są zajebiste, bo mają bardzo dużo błonnika. I węglowodanów. To co najlepsze, węglowodanów złożonych dużo, czyli powoli się uwalniają. Bo samych, no dobrze pamiętam, czekajcie, sobie tutaj przyłożę. Cukrów jest 1,1. Jeżeli chodzi o czyste węglowodany, to jest 69 gram w 100 gramach. Oczywiście jest to lekkie, bo to jest 50 gram, więc nie ma tego za wiele. Wybaczcie, że chwilę chrupię. Ale muszę sobie takie coś skubnąć, bo muszę zadbać o to, żeby ten cukier trochę podnieść. To wiem, że po tych chrupeczkach będę miał na jakiś czas spokój. Z tego względu, że jest złożony z węglowodanów, ze złożonych węglowodanów jest w większości. Więc będą powoli uwalniać nam po miodzie trochę miałem paluszka. Skubniemy jeszcze 3, 2, 3. No i dobra. Zrobimy tą misję i zmierzymy sobie ponownie. No, muszę się po prostu upewnić, że poziom tego cukru jest w normie.
My child, what can we
My
do?
child.
We would like to know more about the agreement you supposedly sealed with Bladnid.
I do not see how our agreement concerns the congregation. But since you are asking us, we swore to provide this village with all our support in their fight against the Alliance.
In exchange, its inhabitants will have to renounce their pagan cult and turn towards the light.
My mother would never have made such an agreement. She's the one who encouraged me to become a Donegad.
The Queen had understood that the light was the only true path, even if she was attached to traditions. It is for this reason that we have accepted to seal our agreement according to your own rituals.
She had an engraver come to Val Ristel. He carved your strange symbols in the stone.
I do not believe a single word of this. You, the people of the light, are nothing but liars.
You would do well to hold your tongue, young lady. This village is now under our spiritual authority.
By not respecting us, you are committing blasphemy. And blasphemy is a crime that we punish severely.
Because you think that you can administer justice here. I am the daughter of Bladnid, and you are...
Siora, let's not get into another battle and make new enemies. Let's go find this stone.
That is an excellent idea. Then you will see that we are telling the truth.
Gdzie ten kamul? Gdzie to kurde jest? Jezu, tutaj. Najlepiej będzie od tego ogniska. Obóz Wigilia. Cześć, gdzie jest ten kamień podróżny, bo już się pogubiłem. Tutaj. O. Zobaczmy, jak stąd zleźć. Tutaj w dół i dobra. To jest właśnie najbardziej irytujące. Boże, weź te ciarachy tu są. Chleba, pajacu. Tutaj mogłem przeszukać, mogli mieć amunicję. Dobrze ja lecę? Dobrze lecę. Tu i zaraz na prawo będzie. Przepraszam. Najmocniej. Aha. Przeszukam ich. Mogą mieć ammo. Nie chcę tego gówno sauma. No zobaczmy ten gamon.
Here's the stone we were looking for. It is destroyed. We can no longer decipher the symbols. Strange, isn't it?
This stone was damaged on purpose. We will never know the precise terms of the agreement.
There may be a way. Promises in stone are a very ancient tradition. Those who want to make these agreements must turn to a keeper of promises. An artisan who makes the stones speak. There are but a few. We did not have one in our village before Karadek's arrival. He must be the one who engraved this stone.
Nie można było go od razu spytać?
The Donegada have a secret writing that the keepers of promises always learn. Those who want to seal a promise tell them to write, and they take care of it.
Ej, no serio. I dobra, no gdzie jest ten typ? To jest w wiosce. Ej, nie wierzę. Ale coś tu jest. On przy obozu. Tyle dobrze. Tyle dobrze. Dobra, idziemy do tego dzbana.
Strange. It looks like no one's there, but the door's left open.
No, rozpiździaj. I założy się, że informacja, gdzie Polas będzie tu.
Empty.
Nie?
Everything is broken and turned upside down. Empty. Everything is broken and turned upside down. A sculpted engraved stone. What happened here?
It seems like there was a fight. Everything is scattered around.
Someone went through this workshop like a tornado.
The owner must have left in a hurry, taking a few things and destroying the rest.
Unless someone else did this. We must find Karadeg.
Do you know where he might be?
This engraved stone bears the mark of Baraeg Nodas. Dunkas, do you remember him? Karadeg originally...
Let's go to Vigigadu.
Jezu. Ile tu jeszcze będę się bujał? Gdzie on tym razem jest? Co za porąbana... Patrz, gdzie on jest. Ja jebie. Co przyniosłeś? No nic. Dobra, i gdzie ten dzban jest tutaj? I już go mamy.
What brings you here, Manawi?
Przepraszam.
We're looking for Karadeg, the keeper.
Did he come back to your village?
He did come, and then he left.
Do you know where he might have gone?
He feared someone. He must have left for the woods.
Did you exile him?
He is the one who left. He thought that we should be fighting them. And I did not want him to... Is there anything?
I must leave.
Okej. Zerknijmy na mapę. Ja pierdzielę, najgorszy tryb. Musimy tu się przeturlać, tu się przeturlać. Co za misja? Wszędzie słodko mi od tego miodu. Dobrze lezę? Dobrze lezę, cały czas prosto. Cały czas na wschód. Znaczy na zachód, Boże. To jest west. Tak. No, a odbijać będziemy gdzieś tutaj. Tak, to będzie tu. Gdzieś ty, chłopie, polas.
It is Karadnik. He's over there.
Signora, Bertir Tumad Donegad. What are you doing?
These strangers are my friends.
What do you want?
Tell me about your role as keeper of...
Most words must be free. But some words must survive. Those who want to become one must then. They teach us.
So you're a kind of
Do you want to know?
We would like to ask you about a stone you...
It is the stone of the Renaigse. I did not like them, but I could not refuse. And now that she is no longer with us...
It is because you are the last person to know what was engraved.
I kept the piece of tree bark in which I prepared the glyphs. All the details are there.
With this tree bark, we could verify...
No, Donegad. I do not mean to dis... The Renaigse only bring us trouble, and you come with them. I do not want to deal with them ever again.
Since you want to chase the Renaigse away, and since you want protection, we could indicate the location of one of the...
The rebels?
The Donea Exregao.
I have heard about...
We could help you join, but we need this tree bark.
In that case, I hope that it will, and I did not...
What do these glyphs say?
That we will assist the priests in their war against the lions, and they must help us in return. There is nothing about the spirits of the people of the village, or renouncing our traditions. I knew they were lying. Let's show this to Zend.
Czekaj, gdzie te chwieje są?
My child,
what can we do for you?
Do you maintain your version of events regarding the pact with the Queen?
Naturally.
Really? Because we found the man who engraved this stone. A man that he gave us a piece of tree bark with the words the Queen had asked him to immortalize.
You see? Destroying the stone was not enough to hide.
This is regrettable, but apart from this child, we're amongst civilized people.
If this village is so dear to you, then you know that it will not survive another, even if they don't know it.
What would you say if I offered you this hefty sum of money to forget about your unfortunate discovery?
Don't count on me to support your lies.
That is regrettable, Your Excellency.
And we were told that you were receptive.
And what will Teleme think of a...
I cannot believe these mind shakers tried their lies on you. Let's go see Zeld without delay. We must tell her that they lied and chased these men away from our village.
Gruba akcja.
Shiora, Asir, Vertir to Madiseld. What do you want?
Azeld, about this pact your mother...
Yes. Did you find anything new?
We went to Falristel.
Were you able to read it? No, because it was... You're probably right.
We retrieved the piece of tree bark.
Siora, what's written on it?
Mother promised to help them against the lions, and they promised to help. There's nothing mentioned about them settling here, and even less about them being
So they lied.
I think it's high time they left.
I think so too. You lied to us. You took us for gullible children. Leave this village at once. You will never be welcome here again.
But if you want our help with the Alliance...
By lying, you have insulted them. The entire village will be happy to make you pay for your affront if they... You do well to leave before having to face their...
We are not here to shed blood.
Very well. We're leaving.
Szybko opuścili miejscówkę.
I did not think they would leave of them. Thank you. Thanks to you. Yes. Shiora, I will need you for the ritual. Of course, Asir.
Jakiego rytuału? What the fuck?
Karans, do you need something?
I must pass the trial of water.
I have heard it talked about. It is a trial that all must pass if they wish to become the High King. One says that the trial reveals the true personality of those who pass it. My mother passed it during the last election, but it was Vinbar that was elected in the end.
Did she tell you about it?
A little, but it is a secret trial. It is important that you give your whole heart to it. I know that you must choose your path in your way. Combat is not necessarily the best response, even if it allows you to get to where you are going. If you are confronted with animals, remind yourself that they must feed, and there are ways of altering food to make those who eat it fall into a deep and peaceful sleep.
Is that an idea that your mother used? It's clever. Thank you.
Anything else?
Kolejny pomiar. Dobra, paseczek założony. Czekam aż się nam uruchomi glukometr. Glukometr się odpalił. Ładujemy broń. I wybieramy sobie... Najlepsze są ranty opuszków, z tego względu, że są najcieńsze. Oj. Poszło, zobaczymy, co z tego wyjdzie. No i już jest gitara, już jest 92. Już jest w pożądalu. Nasz cukier. Czyli naszą hipoglikemię udało się opanować. Co mnie bardzo cieszy. Bo nie jest dobrze dopuszczać do tego, że są takie spadki. To jest też dobry patent. Najlepiej, dlatego też się zaleca przed siłownią, tak z godzinę, półtorej godziny przed siłownią, no, nawet 2 godziny przed siłownią coś zjeść. Niezbyt obficie, ale żeby zawierało trochę węglowodanów, żeby jednak ten organizm w jakiś sposób tam się mógł odżywić. I dobrze też jest spożywać właśnie, a dlatego też sportowcy wyczynowi zażywają węglowodany. Żeby mieć tą energię, tak, żeby tych spadków cukru za dużych nie było. No i co? No i warto to mieć ze sobą i na przykład sobie zmierzyć przed siłownią, po siłowni, po treningu, zobaczyć, czy nie jest za duży spadek. Jeżeli byłby za duży spadek, to ewentualnie coś sobie hapsnąć, żeby trochę wyrównać, żeby trochę ten poziom był w miarę okej. Dobra, zobaczmy, co to było.
How did you know that those missionaries were lying? After all, given the situation, your mother could have wanted...
I knew my mother well. We were close. She would never have renounced her beliefs to forge an alliance.
I understand. However, couldn't she have renounced it in...
Perhaps. But she knew us, and she knew that we'd rather die in anything else.
Why are you and your sister so different?
If you're talking about physical differences, they're linked to the... When we were little, we were perfectly identical. But our tempers were always...
I have no trouble believing it. And I'm glad that out of...
Gentler. Really? The lion soldier on the battle? Anything else?
I've never heard you talk about...
He was the Donegad.
What happened to him?
He was killed. My mother never... Anything else?
I must leave you.
Czekaj, gdzie ja lecę? Przecież tu jest możliwość podróży. O.
Karans, could you help me once more?
What is it?
I must prepare the ritual for our mothers, and I think that I will...
But your sister will be there.
For the ritual, yes, it will only be the two. Will you come with me?
Of course. I'd be happy to be by your side. Let's go.
No i świetnie, i teraz nie, to jest niewiarygodne. To jest właśnie też trochę głupio wymyślone, że zazwyczaj przy tych ogniskach, jak się gdzieś tam przeniesiemy, to potem jest taka akcja. Ty, w tamtą stronę było 10 godzin, 8 godzin, a w tą stronę jest 10. Gdzie z nim gadałem chyba?
Karans, do you need something?
I must leave you.
No przecież robię jej misję, co za bezsens. No i dobra. Myślałem, że mi się uda to fajnie skończyć, ale widzę, że...
Shiora, Asir, always with your new Fertir to Madisel. What do you want?
I'm only here to accompany...
I came to give our mother back to the earth. I know. Iselt, no.
A kurhan się okaże zbezczeszczony. O ile weta? Coś tak czuję. Coś tak czuję, że tak będzie. Kurde, gdzie to jest? Bo zaś gdzieś lecę, nie wiadomo gdzie. Ja pierdzielę, nie w tą stronę. Czekajcie, bo coś mi swędzi. Na mózgu. O. Czyli musimy tak się cofnąć. Uwielbiam to po prostu w tej grze. Jezu, tutaj tu można by było tak fajnie skrócić. No i w ten sposób właśnie deweloperzy, twórcy gier, robią, że gra zamiast trwać 30 godzin trwa 40, 50, bo latasz jak ten opętany, jak kot z pęcherzem. Dobrze lecę? Dobrze lecę. O kurde. I to by w sumie też wyjaśniało, że bardzo często miałem tak, że jak grałem sobie, to miałem takie właśnie dzikie spadki energii, że grałem i nagle tak padałem na ryj, nie? To by wyjaśniało dlaczego, że po prostu cukier mi do takiego poziomu spadał. No, oczywiście na mnie musi iść, nie? Spada mi do takiego poziomu, że po prostu słabłem, nie? Mówiłem.
They must have nested in the shadow of the burial mound.
In that case, we have no choice but to destroy their nests. Otherwise, they'll just keep coming back.
You are right. We cannot let these carnivals roam so close to the mother of the remains.
Board of this fleet!
No, jest jakiś fajny dźwięk.
Drink a potion. Poison on my brain. Let's go!
Dobra, jedno gniazdo padło. No to są trochę gorsze. Patrz jaka cholera.
Will no longer trouble the peace of our queen. All we have to do now is to take care of the ceremony.
Is there anything else to prepare?
Of course. We will need some sensors.
Where can we find them?
It would be ideal. And I will also need some. I will give you a list of all the... Once we have gathered these last items, then Isel, I thank...
Don't mention it, Seal.
Zdobądź olejek pogrzebowy. Wiecie co jest najlepsze? Trzeba się z buta wracać taki kawał, nie? Ja pierdzielę. Ale to był chyba skrót, jak dobrze pamiętam. Tak. No nie, tu gdzieś jest wioska już. Ej, serio, za tą ilość biegania w tej grze to powinien ktoś zginąć. No to jest już trochę przegięcie. Dobra, gdzie jest ten kupiec? Tu jest gdzieś.
Do you see anything? If you want to
No to na to wygląda, że będziemy musieli ten olejek samemu zrobić.
do you want to trade?
Olejek pogrzebowy.
We
Mamy.
have all that we need. Let's go back to the burial mound to put everything in place.
Całe szczęście.
Here we are. It is
No.
on this stone altar that we will place the body of my mother. We must place a censer where her head will be, and another near her feet. And then you will have done everything you could to help me. And I am infinitely grateful for it. Your presence by my side means a lot. This is how our ritual of the dead is.
Czekaj jeszcze raz, mi
Terence,
powie.
do you need something?
I must leave you.
Świetnie.
There. Everything is in place. My sister should be joining me soon. Oh, these rituals are demanding. You have been a true friend. Thank you. I will not.
It's only natural, Sue.
We should go now.
Jej. No świetnie, tylko znowu muszę lecieć taki kawał drogi. Bullshit. Chyba, że jest tutaj bliżej. Ciężko ocenić. No faktycznie będzie bliżej tędy. Spadajcie, nie chcę mi się z wami walczyć. Zmarnowanie czasu. Jeszcze kawałek.
Karans, do you need something?
What do you intend to do now? Will you be...
I will most likely do it, but not now. I still have a lot.
I'm very glad to be able to enjoy your presence a while longer.
Thank you for your kindness on Almanawi. I am also happy to be with you too. Anything else?
I must leave you. See.
Mhm. Czekajcie sekundę, sobie coś sprawdzę. No dobra, zdawało mi się. Dobra, gdzie to my mamy uderzyć? Tam. Tą próbę wody, tak? Czyli muszę pamiętać, że tutaj rozwiązania siłowe nie zawsze są właściwe. Musimy się zastanowić nad tym, co dokładnie uczynić. Dobra, nim wejdziemy.
Siora, do you know anything about the trial that awaits us inside?
My mother passed it during the last election, but it was Vinbar that was elected in the end.
Did she tell you about it?
A little, but it is a secret trial. It is important that you give your whole heart to it. I know that you must choose your path in your way. Combat is not necessarily the best response, even if it allows you to get to where you are going. If you are confronted with animals, remind yourself that they must feed, and there are ways of altering food to make those who eat it fall into a deep and peaceful sleep.
Is that an idea that your mother used? It's clever. Thank you.
Przypuszczam, że najkrótsza droga będzie najbardziej wymagająca.
Look, they're eating the old carcass. If you poured some sleeping potion on it, they'd fall asleep.
Ale czy ja mam w ekwipunku miksturę nasenną? Jest. Niech się odwróci.
You did it. They're sleeping. We
should be able to pass without a fight.
Tam jest strasznie dużo tych netoperków.
This room is full of beasts that the natives call dorsentats. Resting. Perhaps we can pass without waking them if we move silently.
Nie wiem, czy mam ten eliksir. Dodatkowo on powoduje, że jestem mniej widoczny, mniej hałasu robię. O nie. Dobra, druga próba ukończona.
Watch out, another. You were freezing and you had this empty stare. The water in the basin spoke to you, no?
Yes. Exactly like the lightning-struck tree. I was something else for a brief moment.
Tell us. Visions like this are guides, keys for the sacred rituals.
I was in the sky. I was floating, carried by the wind. And it was a cold feeling. I was high up, and it was getting colder and colder. I felt my blood freezing in my veins. I fell to the ground and spun slowly. And then the sun warmed me. Suddenly I bounced on the ground. And I was taken by the bubbling current of this creek. Then, just like before, the vision dissipated. And I was suddenly with you again.
No czemu tej wizji nie widziałem? Jaki bezsens.
This stone is blackened, eaten away. I think it's supposed to evoke death.
Jak się ta misja nazywa? Nie chcę się kombinować. Próba wody. Czas na podpowiedzi. Co szybciej skończymy, to szybciej przejdziemy. Najgorsze jest to, że nie widziałem tej próby. Znaczy tej jego wizji. I to jest trochę kiszka, bo ciężko jest spamiętać, co on tam gada, nie? Tu chodzi na skądś wiatr, lód, słońce, woda.
This stone is adorned with the etching of a drop of water. Here this looks like a snowflake. The snow, or maybe ice. This drawing looks like an infant. Could it represent life? The drawing on this stone makes me think of fire. I'm certain. This stone bears the image of a storm. Or perhaps the wind.
Dobra, aktywuj. Następnie lód. Następnie słońce.
On this stone the sun is visible.
I woda. Tu była woda? Ogień. Where is water? Śmierć, woda tu jest. A gdzie ja mam iść teraz? Wygląda tak, jakbym tam miał iść. A tędy nie mogę pójść? Jest poziom 3. Czyli ta zagadka, rozumiem, była po to, żeby jego uśpić, żebym mógł sobie spokojnie tu przejść, tak? Nie rozumiem. Czekaj, on nie jest teraz na mnie agro w ogóle. Ale gdzie mam iść w takim razie?
Karans, do you need something?
I must leave you.
Aha, dobra. A nie spodziewałbym się tego.
This must be the seal that Glendan spoke about. It looks like the silhouette of the mountain of Tirfredi, and a face is drawn within it.
The spirit of the volcano. One of the faces of Einar Frichterman.
No to ciśniemy do typa.
Bertir to mad on Olmanawi.
And so you have returned. Can you tell me what the seal deep within the cavern brings into your mind?
A face in the mountain of Tirfredi.
Then you have seen the true face of the island when looking into her waters. And the island has seen inside you. You sent the beasts into a deep sleep. That was very clever. Another before you did the same. In choosing the path of silence, you avoided confronting the Dosantats. Finally, you have completed the ritual. And in so doing, the Guardian recognized you as a wise man. You choose to trust the way of rules and wisdom. It is a difficult path,
but it carries generous fruits. The island has seen your intelligence and also your compassion. The friendship of Katasach towards you no longer surprises me.
Am I authorized to encounter Enormil Frichtemann now? To present him with my request?
If the High King agrees, yes. We shall not oppose that decision. Only a High King or High Queen is allowed to open the sanctuary. I warned you.
I suppose that I'm going to need...
I do not know. And I believe that it may be...
Is he hiding?
He disappeared several months. The last people to have seen him, there was Deirdre.
My mother, alas.
Yes. I heard about...
And divorced Tirce.
Deirdre is the...
I've already met her.
That sounds like her. It is said that he is the chief of the Earth Healers.
Very well. I will go and see them. Try to find this high...
Trofcio wpadło. Ja powiem szczerze, że to jest przerąbane. To jest tyle biegania.
Karans, do you need something?
I've never heard you...
He was...
What happened?
My mother. Anything else?
I must leave you.
Kurde, ja sobie pranie nastawiłem, zapomniałem o tym. Dobra, zrobimy tą misję. Ja na razie będę kończył. No, muszę iść pranie rozwiecić. I takie tam. Oj, oj, co tu się dzieje?
Lieutenant, I demand an explanation. Tell us what is going on. We haven't heard anything about Lord Dorsey's condition in spite of our inquiries. We are extremely worried. And then, all of a sudden, one of his guards appears, shaken and on his own, though he is part of his retinue.
Please, allow me the chance to shed some light, my lady.
Your soldier is nothing more than a coward for abandoning his highness.
Tell me, what is going on?
This soldier has just reported in. He is asking for reinforcements. He believes that Lord Dorsey has been attacked.
He believes? He ran here without full knowledge of what happened firsthand.
I was sent on patrol far from the camp, but I heard screams, from men and from beasts. I wanted to return to camp, but then I heard a deafening sound, grinding, like a landslide. I thought then it would be best just to go and get help.
Thank you, Lieutenant. You are dismissed. I would like to have a discussion with this man alone.
Yes, sir.
My lady, could you lead these fine people into the hallway, if you would be so kind?
Certainly. I deplore this embarrassing turn of events. But know that you have my full support in all circumstances.
In the interest of avoiding a general panic, tell me precisely what happened back there.
Your cousin ordered us to escort him beyond the town limits. The islander convinced him to go on some journey.
By islander, do you mean the Denegat that came to treat his affliction?
Yes. A strange bird. Missing more than one feather, you ask me, sir. I was ordered to set up patrol along a small path, rather far from the rest of the company. I was told to protect our perimeter from anyone wandering along. According to the islander, it was the only access to their planned destination. I did my rounds for quite some time. Not a soul came along. But then I heard cries a ways off, and I went running to help. I heard an enormous crashing sound like an avalanche of rocks. So then I turned right back around.
And you ran all the way here? Do you know precisely where the company was when you heard these?
No, not precisely. I hadn't got... The islanders said they were following the path.
Why didn't you go and look?
What? Alone?
I'm still having trouble deciding, but that's a question for yours. My cousin was quite weak.
His Highness was feeling much better. I mean to show no disrespect to... I wasn't privy to their count, but your cousin was all full of enthusiasm.
That sounds like him.
I am sorry.
Dismissed, soldier.
Thank you, sir.
I tak dalej, i tak dalej. Dobra, polecimy, zobaczymy. Co to było? I nie gadaj, bo jeżeli się pojawiła jeszcze jakaś misja fabularna... Dobra, nie, na dzisiaj sobie darujemy już. Dobra, ja już będę kończył. I co? Miłego wieczoru wam życzę. Spokojnego, chłodnego, żebyście dobrze się wyspali. Trzymajcie się i papaciochy. Papa, bi, 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 bi.